Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I have this bank to show you guys that I came up with. This one supports multiple items and multiple accounts. I have set this up so that there's 3 items and 2 accounts, but this is indefinitely expendable. It's created that way. So we have multiple buttons and multiple chests here. These buttons are to withdraw the specific item. This chest and this button is to where your withdrawed items will end up with. This one is where you deposit your items, and this one is for your credit card. So I have created 2 credit cards, one for Shift and one for Chan. So let's deposit some items for me. Once the light comes up, we are ready to deposit. So the downward arrow is the deposit one. So let's place deposit 10 diamond, 10 gold, and then 10 redstone. Alright, and once the items disappear from the chest, we can press this button to deposit them. There's no light to indicate when the deposit has occurred, but if we wait a moment, it should be taken care of right about now. When you hear the minecart sound, that's the indication. Alright, so what should we withdraw? So let's say 4 gold. So one button press, wooden button press is 4 items, so 4 gold. Like so, and let's say 8 diamonds. So 1 button press and 2 button presses. And then we can withdraw the items that we have selected here. So press this button here. And the items are going to end up in this chest after a while. Once again, there's no indication light for this either. But the items will end up here, so it should be 8 diamonds and 4 gold. And there we go. And now we can, if we want, we can now withdraw or take our credit card with us. So press this button and we get our credit card back. Now you can't deposit items, so the items doesn't go anywhere in here. When there's no credit card in the system. You also can't withdraw anything, so if I press this one and try to withdraw the items, nothing ends up in here into the chest once the minecart comes back, if we can hear it. There it is, the minecart is back, and it brought nothing because there's no account activated here. Alright, so should we deposit some items for Chan? Actually, let's go quickly and clear up the diamonds from Shift's chest. So there's no diamond in my chest, which is the bank account. And now if we deposit some items in Chan's account, it's this one. So let's say 8 diamonds. Oh, it's this one. So this will go for Chan. And once the minecart is back, the items has been deposited. Alright, let's remove the Chan's account and place my account in here. Activate my account. There we go. And now let's try to withdraw some diamonds. Okay, and send the minecart. And we shouldn't have any diamonds coming back. So there's the minecart and nothing, because we used my account. So if we change this to Chan's, there it goes, and withdraw, the light is on, withdraw 4 diamonds, we will get Chan's diamonds. There we go. 4 of them, like we requested. Alright, so that's it. That's the functionality of this. Oh, and that one thing that I wanted to say, if you deposit some items that isn't set in here, they will be stored in the system, but you can withdraw them using the withdraw button. So let's say that we place some diamond, some iron which isn't configured. Let's place them into the system, and when we send this withdraw minecart or press this withdraw button, the minecart will go and fetch the incorrect item, which in this case was the iron ingot. It will also withdraw them from the system if you do some withdraw of a real item. So here comes the iron. Okay, so a bit of a fail-safe there. Alright, so that's it for this build. Now I'm going to go through it a bit. Alright, so this is the thing that I have built in here. There's quite a lot to it. One thing to note, that if you want to extend this much further that way, for the items, this is the item one, where the items will be distributed. The game is going to, or probably going to lag a bit. I'm at 60 FPS now, I don't have any problems. But if you extend the amount of hoppers and redstone and everything like that, there will be some lag. But with this setup there's nothing. So each of these rows that comes from here is one account. This is the shift one, I have configured it and this is the John one. This is the chest where we'll place the credit card. So let's place mine and we'll see what happens. That minecart is going to pick it up, and once it has an account it will shoot this way, and this filtering system or sorting system will sort the credit card where it goes. So if you take a look at in here, there's only shifts here and only chance here. So the credit card, my credit card, will go in here, fall into this line and end up in this hopper. So let's place it in here. Okay, and when the credit card ended up in here, the minecart picks it up and brings it up into this hopper, and this hopper, it stays in here. The torch locks this hopper, and the other side of this torch is the button which I use to activate the dropper. So with that button press, the account is delivered in that dropper and spit out. Okay, so what happens when the credit card enters this system? This is the sorting system. This was made by, I believe, Minecraft for Dummies, or invented. It's really awesome. So I use that. It will trigger 2 T flip-flops, one above here and one down here. The above one controls the item distribution to correct accounts. So as you can see now, this side is activated, so it will turn that rail that way. So there's a torch under there off, and this one is on because this account is not activated. So the minecart that comes from there will only go here and not here, and that's important. The bottom T flip-flop controls the item distribution in there. So this redstone block activates this what's it called, redstone, which will deactivate that, and it will go into a AND gate. This line comes from the diamond button, and only when this line is on and this line will be on, that torch will be off, and it will allow this chest to put items in here. So with the John account or the second account, that's off, and when this comes on, that AND gate isn't how do you say it? The AND gate doesn't activate, so this line stays on, and whatever items John has in here, it's not going to be delivered in here. So that's how I control the items, or which items are dropped for the minecart to pick up. So here's the diamond setup, one in here. This is the same sorting system that was in there, exactly the same. Here's the gold one. This has the same AND gate. It's this block here. And the signal, by the way, the signal that you press in there, so for example, this is the gold one, it will go through each of the accounts using these repeaters. But the AND gate makes it so that only the correct account is will drop out the items. And here's the redstone one, the last one. And this is the exact same pattern gets repeated over and over. And this is the overflow. If there's any items that isn't sorted, it will deliver them down here. So that's that. All these lines do that is there. This is the diamond one, this is the gold, and this is the redstone, and they will just activate or unpower the correct item hopper here to let the items flow into that hopper, or that hopper, or the last one. Okay, so that's it. That's that one. When we deposit items in here, oh sorry, that's not the correct one. Yeah, it is. This is the one. If the account is not activated, so if that block isn't moved like that, this torch will be, oh sorry, this line will be on, and it will prevent the items from flowing down here if there's no account selected. Now that there is, we can place some items in here to be deposit into my account. So that cart is going to pick them up. It will bring them over here and turn into correct account line here, and it will not go to the John line because that intersection is facing like that. So if I place some items in here, we can see what happens. Oh, we need to press the button. Can I activate it somehow? Like so. And it will wait in there until the minecart is empty. So it will not go before the minecart is empty. And the gold is deposited in this chest. If you haven't seen what this does, is this. It will allow the items to flow through once there's more than 24 items in this one. So it will allow one item to go in here, and one item from here to go in here, and so on and so forth. Okay, now for the withdraw functionality, I covered a bit. So this is the diamond one. It will activate this AND gate, which will allow the items to flow down here into this hopper. So if we grab a button and press it from here, we can see what happens. So this torch will be off once I power this line. And it will allow the items to flow in here. You notice that this piece of redstone still keeps on. It's because that torch is on, so the other side of the AND gate isn't activated, but this side will be activated, or deactivated the redstone. Okay, now that we have withdrawn some items, we can send the minecart to pick them up. The minecart will come down here and go into the intersection where there's items to be picked up. So this torch will be on or off depending whether there's items in here. So now that there's items in there, this torch will be on, which will power this block, which will turn off this torch. If there isn't any items to be picked up, like in here, this intersection will be facing this way, so that minecart will go that way, not in there. And this detector rail unpowers that torch and turn this so that the minecart will go that way when it returns from the loop. So let's send the minecart to pick the items up. Okay, and it will wait there until it got all the items. And then it will go back up and drop the items in this hopper and in that chest there. Same works for all the items. And when you withdraw take the cart out, it will signal this line here, which will go in here. You notice that this piston is up, that one is not. This line comes from here and goes into that block. That one is on, this one is off. This one is the selected one, and it will unpower that block, which will allow this torch to power the block. And when we press the button, the signal will come here and go through this block into here and then up into the D flip-flop and reset the account or deactivate the account. On the other side, on the other account, the reset doesn't happen because this block isn't up, so it will stay the same. So only the activated account will be deactivated, and I can do it from here, I think. Yeah. Now that the flip-flops are both non-extended and the pistons here are down. Okay, so that happens from that button. What this button also does, it will spit out the credit card that I have in there. Alright, so that's the bank that I came up with. I'm going to set it up for download. You can play with it. A couple of things to note if you want to extend this. Move this, of course, that way. Bring another button with a line this way, where the next one will be in here. If you add multiple accounts or more accounts, you need to copy this in here. Maybe move this rail line a bit further. Those are probably the ones that you need to do. These two are exact copies of each other, so you don't have to make any changes to those. Yeah, like I said, I am going to make this downloadable. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.